to the start of the race then. Ipswich on pole position in only his second Grand Prix. He got pole position and won in Korea, which is the other race he raced in. He's reflected that again here in Abu Dhabi with pole position. Jack starts in 4th. Jaywood fills up the front row in 2nd place. Jack's teammate Dan, of course, has a 5-second acceleration penalty off the start line. He's not allowed to move because of previous incidents in the first lap throughout the year. There he is in 11th place. We've got Silent in 3rd on the prime tyres. Now we wait for the lights so we can get this race underway. We've got 3, 4, 5, and we're racing in Abu Dhabi. And Jack looks like he's got an okay start. Ipswich coming across on Jaywood, almost putting him into the wall. And now Jack has to be aware of that, and there's a contact, and there's a McLaren that spun round. I think that's Mr. Dead because Jaywood was on the inside. Silent's been involved in that as well. Jack then forced off the track and has dropped to 6th. He's got Northern Thunder ahead of him. He's got Matt right up behind him. Now breaking down towards turn 5, and he's gone right around the outside of Northern Thunder. Now into 6th, trying to leave space on that outside. Now he can cut across, and Jack takes 5th place. And well, that was a very hectic first few corners. Jack now at the beginning of lap 4, Matt is only 1/10 of a second behind him. Coming up towards turn 1, Jack's gone a little bit wide. Matt then trying to squeeze him. Jack trying to get back on the road in this contact. Matt is off the track. Dan is the beneficiary. Dan up to 6th already. Now then, Jack coming up towards turn 8. He's got Dan behind him. He looks like he's on much fresher tyres. Jack's option tyres are getting very old now. Dan in the DRS zone. He's closing on him very quickly. Jack's not fighting it too hard. They come up towards the high braking zone of turn 8. Dan manages it. The Jack then trying to switch back by the looks of it. Through turn 9, Jack's lost the car. Jack with a massive twist of oversteer. And Matt's gone through. Silent's gone through. He's lost another 2 places there. Very overeager in the attempt to try and get back at his teammate. Jack now coming up towards turn 11. His tyres are absolutely shot. He's locked a front wheel. He's got Northern Thunder up behind him. Jack rejoins the track in the middle of 12. And he's just lost it over the curb in 13. And he's fed up by the looks of it. He's cutting across the cars. Can't even be bothered with turn 14. Northern Thunder goes past him. Jack then surely coming into the pits now at the end of this lap. Yes, he is. And he's hit the bollard. He's going to hit the wall. He has hit the wall. Jack has lost his front wing. And now Mikey goes past him. And I think Mr. Dead is in the pits behind him as well. And so Jack, down to second last. But he's got to change a front wing. So even that might change. Yeah, Mr. Dead in the pits. And now I think Mr. Dead will probably get out ahead of him. And that will drop Jack down to last. What a shocker from 4th on the grid. Jack now touring around very much on his own at the moment. Buddy Lee then is in 11th. And he's still quite some way ahead of him, I believe. And there's some debris on the exit of that corner. So there's some debris on the exit there. Who is that? And Buddy Lee got past Mr. Dead. Has Mr. Dead done some damage to his car? Jack then comes through the last corner. Mr. Dead is on the exit of the last corner. Stopped in the middle of the track. Jaywood gets the fastest lap, but Jack takes 11th. Jack then, well, since Mr. Dead then retired from the race, Jack then is still classified in last place. He's got a bit of a corner cutting warning there. He's coming through the hotel section. Oh, there's been another incident. There's some more damage then on the exit of like that corner previous, and now there's Buddy Lee who's struggling. There's Buddy Lee now without a front wing. So front wing's a high ticket for today, and Jack takes 10th off of Buddy Lee. Jack now then trying to defend from Northern Thunder, who's right up behind him and on much fresher tyres. Jack brakes early and it's called Northern Thunder out. He's gone off the track. They're now trying to switch back, and Jack's got a snap of oversteer and they've collided. They've collided. Jack couldn't do anything. And he's been given a drive-through penalty. He's going to wait for Northern Thunder to get going again. And Northern Thunder on option tyres as well, which just increased Northern Thunder's speed even more. But Jack given a drive-through penalty, probably rightly rightly so as well. And now he's got to come in the pits, serve it. It's probably going to drop him behind Buddy Lee, and back down to last place. As if things weren't bad enough already, his tyres are shot again. And as Buddy Lee now will go past him.
Data's showing that the car ahead is likely to be running in fuel conservation mode. His times will be slightly slower than normal. Go, exit now. Use curves on exit. You will be late.
So then, the beginning of lap 29, Buddy Lee's gone wide. Over half distance now. As Buddy Lee then goes wide, Jack trying to attack him. He's got to sort of lift off almost going through turn 3. Then Jack having another look then up towards turn 5. Can't make it stick. He's got to bide his time and see if he can use DRS down towards turn 8 and 9. Through the hairpin now and out onto the back straight. How's his acceleration like? Not that great. Buddy Lee has got a much better run. But Jack has a lot of straight line speed and he's using that now. He's used half of his curves. He's got the DRS, he's going to make it off the inside. Buddy Lee brakes later, but Jack has the inside line and takes that 9th place and cuts off the turning point for turn 9, so that Buddy Lee has to back out of it. But now Buddy Lee, of course, is going to have DRS of his own. And he's going to use it. And Jack then has used the rest of his curves now to defend. And he's going to have to go defensive because Buddy Lee trying to come around the outside. Jack's locked the brake into turn 11, 12, but I think he's gotten away with it. Held the apex and made sure Buddy Lee had nowhere to go, and he's got through.
In the next 3 laps.
Jack now having to defend from Buddy Lee by the looks of it. He's just got to keep an eye on where he is. Buddy Lee is quite far back at the moment. But now Jack breaks down towards turns 9 and 10. Whoa! And Buddy Lee's come from very far back. And now he's a lot closer. Jack has to use curves on the exit. Buddy Lee's going to have the DRS and he should be able to just waltz past him. And here he goes, on the option tyre as well. Buddy Lee takes the place. But Jack has the inside line, but no, he gives it up. He gives it up. Buddy Lee takes that 7th place. And this has been a battle that's been recurring for almost the entire Grand Prix between these two and Northern Thunder.
There's some traffic at the pit exit. Watch out as you rejoin the track.
Jack then comes around the final couple of corners to start lap 46. The never-ending battle then it seems between himself, Buddy Lee and Northern Thunder continues as he now overtakes Buddy Lee. 8th place Buddy Lee and makes his last stop. And now it's all about whether Jack can catch Northern Thunder on the road. We don't think any of these three people have got to stop again. So the gap to make up now then for Jack is 9 seconds, and that is a lot of time in 9 laps. That gap now has come right down from 9 seconds. It's lap 54. We got this lap and the next to go, and there is the battle for 7th place. Buddy Lee has dropped back a bit, so this is it then. Jack going to use all of his cars down this straight, and he's got DRS as well. Is he going to be close enough for a move? He's gaining very, very quickly. Is Northern Thunder going to feel like he needs to go defensive? Yes, he does. And he does it well. He does it well. And hangs on to 7th place through turns 10, 11 and 12. Jack is not his last chance though. He will have another chance. Here we go then, the last lap. So if Jack wants to get the move done, he's got to do it now. But he's low on fuel, so he's got to change back to a normal fuel mixture, and that might cost him. Ipswich has won the race, and these two then were nearly lapped, and that would have taken this battle away from us. But as it is, they managed to stay ahead of Ipswich on the road. Ipswich has won the race from pole position as we expected. Now Jack has to get this corner right so he can have the DRS. He's locked up, he's on the marbles, and he has not got that at all right. He has not got that right at all, and Northern Thunder's got away as that saved Northern Thunder's position. Jack though still has DRS. He's used some of his curves, but he's saving it. Dan's done the fastest lap on the last lap. Can Jack have a go? He's decided against it. He's gonna have a go into turns 10, 11 and 12. Last chance saloon now. Jack using all of his curves. Northern Thunder had a good exit. DRS now for Jack. He's about as far back now as he was last lap. Northern Thunder goes defensive again. Jack hits the apex, and now it's Northern Thunder then. The slows on the apex, leaving Jack nowhere to go. Coming through turns 14 now, up towards 15, 16, just a bit wide through 14. And that might have just saved Northern Thunder. Northern Thunder should be able to get home from here now. Jack doing everything he can. He's all over the curbs, up through turns 18. Now 19. He's throwing caution to the wind now, Jack. He's closing up. Can Northern Thunder hang on? He should be able to from here. Through the last corner. And yes, Northern Thunder just hangs on to that 7th place. And Jack has to settle for 8th. Buddy Lee, the only lapped car, in 9th.
Nice, Mikey. Making it 28 points.